just want to say, I don't know, Tony's taught me a lot of lessons, you know, in the past and in the present, and he's, you know, never lost anybody that close, and he's just such a great person to so many people, and he just, you know, such a respecter of persons, you know, and his love so great, and you know, he's here, and it's nice to know that things are, I think that things are going good with him, and I don't know, I'm just very honored and grateful to have had him be a part of my life for the amount of time that I was able to, and to spend as much time as I was, like, you know, in deep conversations and just real close personal time, and he's always there for me, and he still is, and I'm just really grateful to have him be a part of my life. So I'll say.
Well, I'm Ruben. Been real good friends with Tony for quite many number of years already and stuff, though, and just really glad to see so many people that love and care about him that's here tonight and stuff, and family and everything. I mean, just everything just shared tonight has just been wonderful, and I just, you know, love him dearly. I always will. I mean, and it's just something about him, just you can tell it just carries on from people and stuff, though. So I mean, if I would just ever ask from, if anything, if there was something that Tony that touched you in such a deep way, of something that you were never exposed to, known of, do that in return to somebody else down the street or another friend that you may know or something, though, you know. And I just wanted to share like one little quick little happy moment thing. I remember seeing him and stuff, though. I remembered, you know, I'm always out riding my bike around the neighborhood. Some people might see me, a little bike without a seat on a little BMX, and jamming out with some earphones, and riding down the street, and I saw him and told him, I was like, look, man, you got to hear this song, you know, some Beastie Boys remix, Cypress Hill, and just put it on, and he was just doing the thing, just out in the middle of the street, right in the parking lot, and it was just great. I mean, and it's just, you know, I can just close my eyes and just actually picture a lot of different happy moments that I've had shared with him, and I'm really grateful to have been part of his life and part of his family's life and everything, and it's just, it'll truly be missed, and we'll definitely love him. Thank you.
Oh my. Well, it would truly be incredibly difficult to pick just one story of Tony, such a character. But one of my fondest memories that we've been sharing, Tony, man, that boy knew how to eat. He was always hungry. And he could eat and eat and eat and eat. And when he was done, he would look at you with the biggest grin, and he would still be hungry. And And any time, at least, that he was in my house, or any time that I was in his house and he was eating, which was very frequently, he would have the biggest utensil in the house that he would be scarfing away with. He couldn't find anyone but the biggest one. And but anyhow, one of my fondest memories of him and his eating, we were hanging out at my mom's house on the front porch, which those of you who know me, that's where we frequented, or at least one of the places, if it wasn't the backyard. But we were all hanging out on the front porch having a great time. Tony went inside. I'll be right back. Well, 10, 15, 20 minutes went by. Tony still wasn't coming back out of the house. And we were like, well, where is Tony? And so I said, well, I'm on the search party, so I'm going to go inside and check it out. And I walked in. And as I was walking into the house, I heard some light grunting noises coming from the direction of the kitchen. And as I began to walk into the kitchen, they got louder. And I looked down, and Tony was sitting on the floor with the refrigerator door wide open. And he had the biggest spoon in the kitchen in his hands, like a little 5-year-old. And I had just made this pot of my magical stew, which he loved, and he had taken the lid off and shoved it back into the refrigerator. The big pot was sitting right there. He had pulled it out a little bit, and he had that spoon, and he was scooping it out and trying to shovel the whole thing down in his mouth. And I was like, Tony, what are you doing? And at least get a bowl. Let me warm it up, something. And he's like, no, it's good cold. I was like, get out of my refrigerator. What are you doing to my stew? And he wouldn't let me fix him a warm bowl. He got up and said he was good, and we went back to the porch. But, gosh, you know, he touched all of us in so many special ways. And there is not anyone that I've ever encountered in my life that is as deep and as loving and as intense as he is. Everything that he did intensely and deeply and with such purpose and meaning and love in his heart. And I just think that it's so wonderful that we're all here celebrating him and his life. Thank you.